What is up, guys? Jibobby, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to try to draw Goku normal form. So I mean base form, him with the spiky hair, and yeah. Whoops. Okay, that was a bad start to the video. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you the material. So this is the Sadler 2mm as usual. And by the way, if you are new, don't get freaked out by this. This is actually tape for the handle. And when this got pushed back, it took me a while to actually put it back in place, which is why this is here. Also, this is optional, but an electrical eraser. A blender, which I'm probably not gonna use, but I have it anyway. And then a Faber-Castell eraser. So, and also this cool A5 sketchbook. But we are going to start. So Goku is actually one of the easiest characters that I at least know how to draw. We are going to start with the head. Not round head at all. Actually a very sharp jawline. Like this. Then over here we got the ear. Here we got another ear. And now we are going to start. So we're going to start with the spikes right here. The spikes for the hair. This. And like this. That. Then here we got the neck. It's just the neck is just there to be there. I'll fix the actual look of the neck after. But for his hair, he has way too many spikes for, of course, he's an alien, but for a normal person, okay, he's not really a person, but for a normal anime character, well, not even an anime, just for a normal person in general, okay? His hair is not normal. But anyway, it's huge hair. I'm gonna get my eraser and actually make this more spiky looking. Like this. I'm actually gonna use a little bit of imagination to kind of imagine how it would look like if I kept continuing up the paper. That's a tip that you should all use. And now that we got the hair, I'm going to show you a technique that I use for every single ear for anime characters, at least not for realism. And it's a C and a backwards C, like that, okay? And we're going to do the same with the other paper. Like this. Alright. Now, I am going to fix this neck. So let me show you how it's actually supposed to look like. Just go down like this. I'm gonna add a little bit of muscle. Here's part of the other muscle. Then here we got actually part of it. This, like this. Then part of the clothes go down like this. Other part of the clothes go down like that. Like this. That. And for the finishing touches, like that. And like this. Okay? And also just for the heck of it, we are gonna add this like that. Okay? Now we got the body and all here. We are going to start out with the eyebrows and the eyes and the nose and the mouth, and then after that we'll move on to shading. So you can see the hair, the eyebrows go inside of the hair, kind of get lost inside of the hair, you can say. I don't really know what I can call it. And this one is actually a little too straight for the hair. So what I'm going to do is make it go a bit down like this. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna go like this. Also gets lost in the hair, and also here. All right, now we got this. We are going to start with this eye, like that, and like this. And then we're gonna draw right here, the first side, all right? You can already see it looks like Goku. at least for me. And then you will go like this. Oh my god, this eye is too small. So obviously, like trial and error, we erase it and do it again. Like this goes, there you go. Now this part is too small. Like this. And of course, like I was meant to draw before, there we go. Okay. Now the nose is a little confusing, but once you got it down, it's easy. So it goes line down, weird motion like this, there, and there. Okay. And then just a normal smile like this. The nose actually, and the mouth is actually meant to be a little bigger, but what I am going to do is go like this. Like that, and like that. And then he actually has this line down here. We're gonna draw a circle here, shade this in. But yeah, now we are going to start out with the shading. So this whole thing is gonna be shaded in. Then it's gonna be darkly shaded in. 100% dark. Here as well, 100% dark. Like that. And what I'm actually going to use, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to show you that you can make an entire drawing with only one pencil. This is 2H, by the way. I forgot to tell you, but it's a 2mm 2H pencil. Stadler, specifically. So I'm going to show you the basics of shading the whole body and all. And the hair and pretty much everything. So, what I'm going to do, let's see, once I cut this all in place. Okay, so I am going to draw a line over here, or an arrow actually, right there. You can all see it probably, an arrow right there. And everything that's facing away from that arrow will be shaded in. Everything that's facing away from that light is gonna be shaded in. So, actually I forgot to add a line right here, a line right here, and a line right here. Right, now we can continue, so let's continue with the tutorial. So we're gonna draw the muscle here, like this, and then we can continue shading like this, like that. There's a little line going up here. This is actually going down. And what I'm going to do actually is first continue the drawing. Down like this. Then it's actually meant to go all the way up here. And like that. Okay. Then before we continue shading, or actually start shading, we didn't even continue, we didn't even started. You can actually draw the arm and all. I wasn't actually meant to draw the arm, but hey, why not do it? Whoops. A little too much. You draw it down like this. And this. Then actually, I got an idea. Instead of drawing the arm, what we are going to do, I usually draw part of the arm. Okay, usually, not always, sometimes when I feel like doing it, and when I don't feel like drawing the arm as well. Then we're gonna cut it to a certain place where the drawing stops. I'll show you what I mean by that. The drawing is going to stop here, so we are going to draw a line where the drawing stops. Okay? right here. Here's where the drawing will stop. Now we can actually start shading in. So to shade in, to make it the easiest way possible to shade in, this light, okay, here, it usually goes down here, right? That's where you see the light coming down, okay? Then, we're gonna think in 3D here, okay? When we shade, we are going to think in 3D. So, I'm actually going to draw a line where the shadow is actually going. Everything on top of it is going to be shaded in. So here, because you can see all of that is getting blocked by the chin, and therefore it is not facing the light. It is actually facing completely away from the light, which is why we shade it. So once we've done that, we will continue with it. Of course, the hair is going to take the longest because it's huge. So, this as well, like this, like that. Here and here as well. Okay? And once we got everything 100% shaded in, which is now, we may continue. So, you also gotta think that the hair is also covering certain parts. And that is, I'm gonna draw a line again where usually it stops. All of that, everything above, again, is going to be shaded in, okay? Basically, the hair creates a shadow with it. Obviously, for example, when you look at people's hairs, you can see that under the hairline as well. For example, this right here was the hair. Something that you could see would be that there will be shadow under it, okay? Like over here, again, there's shadow under it. The reason why is because it's facing away from the light. And that's what I'm teaching you right now. So yeah, let's just continue. So, just goes like this. Alright. This as well. Actually what I'm supposed to do is this actually goes on here. So here. Like that. And this is supposed to be shaded in like this. Like that. Here there's another one. I'm basically drawing the muscle in as well and then shading it in. Obviously this whole part is also facing completely away. Then let's see what else. The folds as well. Imagine if, for example, you have clothes and it gets folded in, okay? Let's say the clothes gets folded, like, let's say someone creates wrinkles. Those wrinkles can sometimes be huge. And when they get huge, what happens to that is that, man, I can't talk today. Basically, it kind of makes it 3D. And when it makes it 3D, what usually happens to that is that it kind of creates a shade. Pretty self-explanatory. Well, not really self-explanatory, but pretty simple to understand. Let me just say that. That's a lot easier. Anyway. Shading that in. So let's say, let me give you an example. I'm looking for a random paper. Let's use this one. Let's say here we got a paper. Okay? And then we create wrinkles by doing this. Okay? Now you can see there's more shadow here than here. And the reason why is because sorry, someone just walked in, but the reason why it creates shade here is because one, when this gets folded up, it obviously blocks light from going, and also the shade over here as well. There's actually a little bit of a bump, very tiny, but still a bump that stops the light from. It prevents the light from getting there. And that is a very brief explanation of how folding with light works. But that took a while to explain, but that doesn't matter because I want you all to understand. If you don't understand, write it in the comments below and I will tell you that. But yeah, sorry about that. Just that my brother accidentally walked into my room while I was filming, but it's okay. I don't really mind that because I don't like getting mad. So, oh, whoops. Eraser. Here. Just close this in. There you go. Here. Okay, so I'm going to tell you familiar news that the camera just stopped filming for no reason at all. But I'm back, so let's continue with the tutorial. So basically, yeah, I'm shading this in, everything that's facing away from the light, and make sure that, for example, this right here is also blocking sunlight, even if it's tiny. For example, this as well is blocking in sunlight. All the highlights in the hair is also blocking sunlight from getting through. Technically, you can say that almost everything is blocking sunlight. Of course, there are very small parts of the drawing that actually don't let sunlight get through. So, yeah. Checking what else needs to be shaded in. It's probably the longest process of the whole drawing. Just shading the whole drawing in. I'm not gonna ink this at all. Okay. Also, funny story. I actually wanted to make a video on how to draw this character right here. It's an anime character from Erased, the show called Erased. It's on Netflix if you want to see it. It's called Erased. But then it stopped working and the footage disappeared. So I just decided to draw Goku because other people requested it. So decided to do that. But anyway, that has nothing to do with tutorials. So I'm just gonna continue. Let's see over here as well is gonna get shaded in. So yeah, follow this arrow. If you're a beginner, you can add the arrow. I don't actually need the arrow anymore because I usually know where the sunlight is coming in. Many times it can be from the complete top, maybe from the right side, the left side as well, like I'm doing now. It could be from here, it could be from below, it could be from anywhere. It could even be from completely behind, so this whole thing will be shaded in. But that doesn't look very good, so I wouldn't advise you to do that. But you can literally choose anywhere. For example, right now, when you're watching this tutorial, to give yourself a challenge, once you've drawn the outline of the Goku character that I showed you how to draw, what I want you to do is choose any light source and shade it in yourself, and then DM me on Instagram your drawing of Goku. And hopefully, I'll receive it, and I will show you a couple of tips from it. Okay. Okay. We're almost done with this, and then I'll start shading Goku's hair. muscle. There's a lot of muscle involved in this drawing. And no, I did not just realize that. But anyway, here. Let's make this a little darker to fit in with this. I'm not going to use this blending tool, by the way. And in reality, you don't even have to use the electric eraser. I only use it for convenience. In reality, all you need is eraser and a pencil, and you're pretty much good. So, I'll tell you once I'm kind of done with the shading. Let's see. We also got, I actually forgot about the arm. Here, I'm actually gonna draw a couple lines. One line here, one line here. Shade it in. And the rest, right now, here on top, it's gonna shade it in as well. Like this. And right here. Then over here as well. I don't know why I got so hyped out of nowhere, but who knows. It's actually a bit late. It's actually 10 p.m. here. Not too late. But I don't have school tomorrow because it's Friday, so yay. Well, when I actually upload this video, it's probably going to be 12 p.m. in the UK, so yeah, that's fun for the people that live in the UK as well. Or in Europe, it's gonna be even worse because it's 1 time later or 2 hours later, who knows. But now that we got this shaded in, we shall start with Goku's hair. So what I'm gonna do with Goku's hair, I'm gonna make everything black because his hair is completely black. So I'm going to be making a time lapse of me shading in all of Goku's hair. It's literally just filling it in all black. And once I'm done, I'll catch you guys there. Alright, everyone. So, we got the whole hair done. Basically just coloring everything in. Not perfect. But just roughly coloring it all in. It's basically, just so you know, I'm drawing it in the comic style form. Preventing smudging, I obviously have a paper here. Add the finishing touches to the whole drawing. Adding also shading parts. And make it obvious that it's shading by making it lighter than the actual hair. Let's see. Here as well. Here as well. And then we're going to do there's 2 more steps. First, I'm erasing the bottom part here so you can at least see it less. And since that's not working, what I am actually going to do is color it in. Or draw it in, actually. So this shouldn't take too long. About 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, not even a minute actually. A little less than a minute. But yeah, then that's it. So, like this. The hardest part is probably going to be so you can't see. So you can't like draw literally everything without trying to pass through the lines. My voice changing a little bit. actually prefer it shaded, to be honest, like this. Okay. She got this. We're gonna get her focus back into the drawing. We are basically gonna finish the whole thing now. I don't know why I'm saying basically so much, but it's a habit. That's all I gotta say. Especially when I'm teaching people in my school and all. Same thing. Like this. Right here as well. Now for the finishing touches over here as well. Here. Let's add this final part. Here. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So right here we have Goku. I actually forgot to do one thing because I am an idiot, and that is the signature. So I'm going to do that right now. Never forget the signature. There we go. Like this. So there is Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're new, and if you want to learn how to draw more characters, then just subscribe and you will learn. So that is all I gotta say, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.